Hello, and I'm going to show you how to light a fire. You can either have a multi-fuel burner or maybe a log burner. Either way, you must have an empty grate. The reason behind this is because we have air flows, vents at the top, and you'll also have one down the bottom. And by adjusting these, this is what's going to keep your fire either burning fast or burning slow. When we're closing these, it's called shutting down. You're restricting the airflow, and by doing that, you'll make your logs, coal, wood burn a lot longer. With my fire lighters, this is a medium size. This is a larger one. I also do a smaller size than this one. It's up to you. These burn more furiously. Strangely enough, they all burn for about 8 to 10 minutes, whatever the size. Because my fire lighters burn down, around and up, you need to make sure you have kindling on the bottom. What I tend to do is just wedge it upside down. Now, if you're worried about getting your hands near the flame, you can actually build your fire and then light it. I'm just going to put a little bit more kindling around it. And kindling is only another name for small pieces of wood. So, this is just odd bits of branches, or you may have cut wood. It doesn't matter. So before I go further than that, now imagine that that is in the fire, and I'm just going to light that. I do like these long handled gas burners. So we can place that in there, and now put more wood around it. And with my fire lighters, it can be quite chunky. And I'm just going to make a little cage. So you can cross the wood, you can cross it, and crisscrossing it. Now, lots of fire lighters, you have to leave that now, wait till it gets going. The reason being is that they could well go out. Mine don't go out. So it's just a matter of now putting more wood around it and over it, and I like to put all my logs on in one go. And you can put as many logs on as you want. The first time I just tend to put a lot on. This means I can go and cook tea or whatever and I haven't got to worry about it. I think we can get another couple on top of that. There we go. Be careful that you don't leave, see this one here, make sure you don't leave anything sticking out further than this line here, the edge of the inside of the burner, because what will happen is when you go to shut the glass, if those corners catch the glass, although this is heat resistant, it will break it like any normal glass. So you have to make sure everything's inside there. Once you've done that, you can just shut the door. We've opened these up now to let the heat, let the air in. And I'm just going to see if this will, it hasn't really got going yet, I'm just going to show you if you can see the difference on the flames. If I shut that one, now you can see the air pulling in, I don't know if you can see that, the air pulling in from the top. If we shut that one and open the bottom one, you can just see the air coming up here and dragging it upwards. And there's a lot of smoke at the moment because it's just started and that smoke's going round and round before it goes up the chimney. This particular log burner is double burn, so the air goes round several times, so it keeps the heat in longer. So I'm going to leave that open, leave that one open, and we'll just watch it get going. I'll just quickly show you some other types of fire lighters that I make. Often these are just used for decoration. they can sit in a basket next to the fire, a little bit away from the heat. This is where we store ours. These are the larger fert cones, there's some smaller ones underneath. So these are the hay ones I make. These are the hay hearts, the hay rings, and the hay bundles. All very popular. Most people just tend to use these as decoration on the kindling, on the logs, or just next to the fire. These are quite a good utility one. Again, place them in the centre. You can set your fire with all the logs, and you can just light the ends, or light both ends, put it in, leave it. Now these burn for about 15 minutes, 10 to 15 minutes, so these burn longer. If you've got logs, bigger, chunkier logs, something like this, the larger ones will tend to like the logs, and these will get logs going, as long as they're dry. You must have dry logs and dry kindling. And already you can see the fire really pulling away already. Thank you for watching this demonstration from Muddy Duck Country Crafts. You can find us on Facebook and on our website and on eBay as well.